Hi, I'm Hazel and from NextUp Asia. Together with me is Shuen from Rent Address.
Hello.
Hi, welcome Shuen. Thank you for being with us today.
Thanks for having me.
Good. And I hear congratulations are in order.
Yes.
Yes. Top 40, under 40 by Prestige.
Right. Yes. It's an honorary, it's an honor to get that award.
Yeah. And you must be feeling quite prestigious, lah.
Yes, I do.
Very good. So Shuen, you've co-founded or you founded Rent Address. Please tell our viewers back home what exactly Rent Address does.
It's an online portal where you can actually rent designer dresses for approximately anywhere between 8 to 12% of what you would actually pay.
Yeah. So typically it would cost how much, and typically how much would we be
like
renting
if
it for?
it's something for like that retails for 2,000 ringgit, if you'd buy it, like you'd probably rent it for maybe about 180 to 220 depending on the dress.
Yeah, that's fantastic. You know, people like me, I would never spend 2,000 bucks. I couldn't, even if I was a millionaire. It would be very difficult for me to purchase something like that.
Yeah.
It's 2,000 ringgit worth of it's
nice, like a starting salary.
Yeah, it is a starting salary. You're right.
It is.
And to be able to afford to purchase something like that or rent something like that at 10% of its price is fantastic. Can you tell us how you got the idea? Where did you get the idea from?
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was my own brilliant idea.
Oh, right.
When I actually had struggled with, the dresses that were here, the quality of dresses that were here, the options that were here. And then thinking about all the waste that actually goes into the dresses that are just not being used in my closet, you know? And I hear all my other friends saying the same thing, they have so many things in their closet, but they have nothing to wear.
That's true.
Right? Like
classic female problem.
Exactly. It's all up on social media. It's, I can't wear the same thing twice. Oh, God forbid.
That's all right. And I think when we were talking earlier, how many times does an average woman use an average pair of designer outfit?
Not even designer, just an outfit.
Yeah.
Average of 7 times.
7 times.
Average.
So much wastage. And you thought it was a brilliant idea?
Yes.
Very shocked and leery.
Yes, very shocked and leery.
And then you validated it, you realized it was out there.
Yeah.
So what was your strategy to make it a success? Can you tell us where you're at today? And how did you grow from 2 years ago till today? So where are you at today? How many users, revenue, if you could share with us? How many people are purchasing it on an average day? Who the demographics are, and then we'll get into your growth strategy.
Okay.
Yeah.
So right now, in terms of the revenue, we're not I can't comment on that now because we are actually planning for something sometime for fundraising sometime next year.
That's fair.
So we can't actually reveal too many numbers.
But if you could tell us 5 figures, 6 figures. I'm joking. Okay, let's move on.
Oh, I was actually going to answer, but
oh, you're going to answer? Damn, I should have held on to that. You could say it still. You could say it still.
No.
Okay.
Well, in US dollars, 5 figures.
US dollars. We care about ringgit, lah. We'll just do ringgit. So that's 6 figures then.
Well, I don't know. Can't comment.
Okay, let's move on. So, how many users do you have, or how do you count your success today? What's your matrix of measurement?
I think the success that we have is definitely amazing customer service. That's how we've always grown.
Yeah.
And definitely the numbers.
Okay, so what's the numbers like today?
Today?
Yeah. Not specifically today, but within the past 2 years?
Okay, so we've definitely grown, in about 2 years, 42 times. 42 times.
Yeah,
from when we started.
From where we started.
Yeah, for the first quarter.
So on average this year, how many dresses were rented?
Oh.
Is that a tough one?
I think the numbers that I can give you is that the amount that we've kind of put out for buying the dresses, we've recouped that twice over.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so still a bit of a fuzzy number there.
Yeah,
that's all right. Okay, that's fine. We'll get in touch with you again next year after you've gone public listed, so on and so forth. So we won't touch into that too much.
Okay.
So you've grown in the past 2 years across 2 different countries. Please tell us your growth strategy. So how did you, from being nothing pretty much, non-existent in the market, how did you become somebody who's grown in the past 2 years over 2 countries? Okay. Major growth strategy.
Major growth, how we started, it was because it's, startup, and I actually started it as an experiment, more of. So it was a lot of collaboration, it was a lot of social media, it was a lot of more PR-based strategy growing, so it literally cost us nothing.
Right.
But the traction was there, and I think what users consistently come back for is number 1, customer service.
Right.
It's amazing, and we actually pride ourselves in that because for us, we really fashion ourselves as fairy godmother of clothes. Everyone counts on us. Our duty is to make the dress appear and disappear. and
Oh.
just have our users just wear it and enjoy it and enjoy their time in the dress.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
I
and
love it. Yeah.
because of that, like, you know, we've spent a lot in actually ensuring that the logistics part
Yeah.
is done right.
Yeah.
So everything is same day delivery because we actually have full control of
Yeah.
our logistics situation.
Okay.
For Klang Valley.
Yeah.
The only times where there might be a little bit of a hiccup is when we actually rely on external third party.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, courier services that goes to like Penang or Sabah, Sarawak. Like, you know, sometimes we
Right.
actually now allocate like 2 days for that, or
Okay.
2 to 3
So
days
you
for
pride
that.
yourself in customer
Yes,
service.
customer service
What
is
has
key.
been the biggest reason that you've had repeat customers or an increment in people?
So customer service is one for
Yeah.
sure. The other part is
So then you get word of mouth from that.
Yes.
But you don't have enough outreach from purely word of mouth. So
not so much.
Yeah.
The second part is that people actually do come back in terms of repeat customers. They come back because they can't find similar quality dresses anywhere else.
Sure.
In PL,
Yeah.
at least. Yeah.
That's so true.
Yeah.
We're going to talk a bit about the quality of your dresses as well. Where do you get your supply from?
We do actually source directly from the designers themselves.
Nice.
So we've actually gone like about 85%
Yeah.
of our dresses are actually from international designers,
Right.
And that's predominantly from the States and
Yeah.
Australia for now. And we actually go to the market week that happens right after fashion week. So people always think like, oh, you go for fashion week and stuff, and we're like, no, not the glam part. It's like
The market part.
the market part where it's like, you know, in like a huge trade center and like it's all booths and it's the most unglam like booths.
Right,
Like, it's
right.
literally like a convention
Right.
center that you
And
go
so
to.
that's where you purchase it from?
Yes,
And
we negotiate, we have deals, so it's really like merchandising buying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we like build relationships with our designers.
Right.
Yeah.
Very interesting, very interesting perspective that you've taken on dresses. Not new, definitely, because I've seen
Yes.
rented dresses before as well. I've had a lot of great reviews. So tomorrow I've got an event.
Okay.
Yeah, and I need a dress. I totally forgot that I've got an event for it, and I'm not lying, yeah.
Okay.
And I was checking out another dress that's about $200-300. And last night I was reviewing your website, so I've got something that I could purchase for about $200-300. I could wear that a couple of times, 7 times probably, or I could rent a dress from you guys as well. So please pitch me.
Okay.
Why would I? Yeah, a very difficult decision, big time dilemma. Why would I choose
Would you
guys?
really wear that dress like 7 times?
Probably if I'm able to maintain this current statistic that I have been fluctuating with, yes, I would
Yes.
try to. So why would I go with you guys?
Okay, number one, well, you can actually, if you actually want to try on certain dresses, you're not sure of the fit, you can
Yeah.
actually just order a few dresses today. We can deliver it to you by today for you to try on.
Really?
Yes, you can.
Nice.
We can. Second of all, like the dresses that we actually have are
So
fitted to your size.
you basically, if I call you guys today,
Yes.
you guys will come today.
Yes. We do
That
have
is
same day
insane.
delivery. Yeah, we do.
Wow, okay,
and
cool.
you can, for the try-on service, because you don't have to, like sometimes if you're not really sure of the fit and the sizing, you can just order a try-on service, which is literally trying on dresses for like a day.
I saw
you know,
that.
an
There was some
overnight.
trial thing, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
So it's literally like about 25 ringgit per dress.
Yeah.
But it's all like same day delivery, and usually we kind of add like 1 or 2 more extra, like a
Yeah.
size up or down
Yeah.
for our customers.
Yeah.
When we actually have the capacity.
Yeah.
So we can actually get it sent to you today, and
Yeah.
you can actually decide like, okay, fine, like maybe it's not up to what you actually
Right.
like, or
Yeah.
why don't we just return it? Like
Right.
we'll just pick it up like
Beautiful.
tomorrow. Yeah, but usually people will actually go on to rent them because the
Right.
fit is. Like the fit
Really
is
good.
amazing. Like
Yeah.
when you zip it up, it looks different from when it's rubberized.
Yeah.
You know.
By the way,
materials-
for the guys who are watching this, obviously it doesn't make any sense to you, but it makes perfect sense to the women,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Yeah, and you know the materials, like it's heavy. It's
Yeah.
got a couple of layers
Yeah.
of lining.
Yeah.
So you know it really hides all the bulges. So
That's
even
very
the-
important.
Yes. So even the slim fitting ones, like it really does wonders for how it actually looks. It doesn't
Right.
crease up. It doesn't bunch up. It doesn't not much of the VPL thing going.
Yeah, nice. We know what VPL is. So I'm pretty much sold. I would
Yay.
definitely go with you guys.
Awesome.
100%. The dresses are amazing. Tell us finally before we go off, what's the difference like when you're operating between Malaysia and Singapore? What's the classic difference? I'm sure our Malaysian and Singaporean
where
friends
do I
back home would know
start?
it. Yep. Classic difference, major difference.
Okay. So Singaporean customers definitely know what they want.
Yeah.
And they're familiar with the labels, they're familiar with the size, they're familiar with everything. So
Right.
it's actually easier to deal with them. It's still a huge education process for Malaysian market, which
Yeah.
we are always very happy to help educate, because when we do, what we see is that they actually come back again and
Okay.
again and
Okay.
again. Yeah, so the acquisition, or like the time, the effort that we need to like acquire
For
a
awareness.
customer here is
Yeah.
higher, but then once we actually get them on board,
Recurring.
like, recurring,
Yeah.
like 70%, 80% of them do
Right.
come back.
Right.
Singapore as well, their spending power is also higher.
Yeah.
But it's definitely
Obviously Sing dollars, right?
Yeah, it's definitely more competitive there though. Like if you think over here,
Yeah.
like females are particular about what they wear and they can't wear it like
Twice.
twice.
Yeah.
Over there it's even worse. Like it even extends to
Once.
daily wear.
Yeah. So interesting. Big difference over there.
Huge difference.
A lot
Logistics network as well is different.
a lot more competitive.
Yes.
A lot more intelligent users. Probably a bit fussier.
Fussier for sure. No, actually both are just as fussy.
Just as fussy.
Yeah.
Female
Women
thing,
are
female
fussy.
thing. Okay, so last one to our friends out there who are probably interested in getting into a similar industry of sorts.
Yes.
What is your number one advice to people out there who want to get into this industry?
You really have to hang in there. You have to hustle. You have to hustle a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you have to be willing to work really late nights and really hard.
Yeah, not as easy as it looks, lah.
No, for sure not.
And not as
Yeah.
glamorous as it sounds either.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
I think that's a misconception. So usually, when we have interns or
Yeah.
fresh grads coming in, like they're all bright-eyed and they're like, oh, what? Like when we are like, why should we hire you? And like, I've got a passion for fashion.
Yeah,
we
yeah,
hear that
yeah.
like if I could have $1 for every time I heard that. And I think a lot of times they don't realize what goes into it. It's for photo shoots they think it's nice, it's styling, it's glam. But it's
It's
a
not.
lot of
It is.
carrying heavy work.
It is.
A lot of waiting around,
Right.
making sure that like all the strands are in place,
Yeah.
and like, nothing goes out of place.
Yeah, reminds me of a swan. On the outside it looks beautiful, but on the
Yes.
inside it's going
Turmoil.
crazy.
Yeah,
lah.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shuen, thank you so much for being with
Thanks
us
for
today. We're
having
definitely going to
me.
call you back again because we
Thank
know
you.
we're really passionate about women.
Yes,
So when we cover
for
that
sure.
next time around, we'll definitely have you. Thank you so
Thank
much
you for having
being
me.
with us. Wish you all the very best.
Thank you.
And I'm going to take a photo of myself in rented dress
Yes,
tomorrow, and I'm going to
please,
upload
and
it.
tag us
Yes,
at
we will.
_KL.
We'll do that. Thank you so much, Shuen, for being with us.
Thank you.